This river is a small segment of the River Towy, which is located next to Carnarvon. The River Towy is made up of many winds and bends, which is called a meander. A meander occurs when a piece of the bank breaks off from a straight river, causing the fast-moving water to divert into the new space, slowly eroding the bank into a bend. This leaves slow-moving water on the opposite side of the river. This is important because the fast-moving water drags the sediment to the opposite side. However, the water is not powerful enough to carry the sediment, which over time will build up and create new land. The fast-moving water has enough momentum to carry itself across the channel and hit the other side. This process repeats itself all the way down the river, and as time goes on, the meanders get larger and larger from the fast-moving water slowly eroding away at the bank. But the river is not done growing. As the meander gets larger, it eventually joins up at the base of the curve, turning two meanders into a circular shape. The water then follows the straighter path, which cuts off the circular part of the river, which leaves behind a water formation called an oxbow lake. This whole process that I have described has already happened to the River Towy, and in a decade or longer, this part of the River Towy, located next to Carnarvon, will become an oxbow lake. When planning for this film, there are many things that I had to think about, one of these being the legal aspect of flying a drone at Carnarvon. The filming location was university property, and my lecturer Dave Wilton had asked for permission from Towy, which was approved. The area was not in or near a no-fly zone, nor on or near a body like the National Trust, which does not allow drone filming on their property. I further solidified the safety of flight by creating both a recce and a risk assessment. Another thing that I had to bear in mind was was my script, and creating a narrative that could be effectively followed by the shots that I would take with a drone. If the weather was raining on the day of filming, then we would not go forward with the flight, but luckily it was a beautifully clear day. Once arriving at Carnarvon to shoot, myself and my peer Luke Warren agreed that, if need be, we can share the shots as they would be very similar to each other's. Dave then put on a high-vis drone crew vest to alert others as there was a footpath nearby. He then set up the takeoff mat, and then a check was performed on the drone before taking off. Upon takeoff, everyone stood at a safe distance away from the drone to avoid injury. The model of drone that we used was a DJI Mavic 3. Once in the air, we could only work within the limits of a 50-meter radius and 120-meter height. I then instructed Dave how to move the drone and camera based on my shot list.